Greetings, family and friends. Listen, I pray that all is well in your world as it is in mine. You know, a couple of months ago actually, I did a video when I received my African Ancestry DNA kit. And I shared that with family and friends, and I got a great response. People liked, they shared, they commented, and it was a beautiful thing. And one of the things that you all said is when you get your results, you got to do another video. So guess what? The results are in. They're here. So we're going to reveal in just a few moments where my roots are from. I'm on this quest to find out where my roots are from so that I can reconnect and start building my life from that point forward. Now, before we do this, let me give a shout out to Gina Page and Dr. Dr. Rick Kittles, the founders of AfricanAncestry.com. So if you're African American, even if you're African, if you really want to trace your DNA to where it began, African Ancestry is the only way to go. Now there's some other companies out there. You got Ancestry.com, you got 23andMe. Now, they're just collecting DNA for all intents and purposes. What are they really doing with it? We don't know. One of the things about African Ancestry is that once it's defined where it is that you're from, they destroy the DNA. They have no other use for it. These other companies, we don't know. So for my cousin Toy in New York, that kind of answers your question. You did have a concern about that, and it's a legitimate concern, but African Ancestry destroys the DNA. The other reason why you want to go to AfricanAncestry.com as well is because it's 100% African American owned, funded, and staffed. This is us doing business for us. So you want to go with AfricanAncestry.com. Now, I did the Matriclan test, which is going to identify my DNA on my mother's side. There's also a Patriclan test where you can identify the DNA on your father's side. So in this particular case, we're going to go back my mother's 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 mother's. African Ancestry concentrates on one branch of the family tree. Again, in this case, is my mother's 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 mother. So we're talking about going back a minimum of 500 years, as much as 2,000 years. This is another reason why you want to go with AfricanAncestry.com, because with that particular approach and the fact that they have the largest DNA database on the planet, comprising over 33,000 samples, whereas their closest competitor only has 1,300, this is just no comparison. So with this particular specificity, is that a word? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Being that specific, they're able to pinpoint not only the region that I come from in Africa, but also they can narrow it down to the ethnic group or the ethnic tribe that I'm from. So now I can make a connection with that particular tribe and say, listen, I'm going to Ghana, wherever it is, and get with the such and such people. This is how powerful African Ancestry is with their particular DNA program. So without further ado, we're gonna see where it is that we are from. So I got this package in the mail just a couple of days ago, and I was just too busy to open it because I wanted to take the time to actually do it correctly and share it with everyone. So it came in the mail, the U.S. Post Office. They're still good for something, okay? So now, we need a drum roll. Pop, 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 pop. Drum roll, please, okay? So here we go. Welcome to the African Ancestry family. Beautiful packaging. Beautiful packaging. Stylish. Yes, yes. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. This is exciting. So we're going to open up and we're going to find out. We're going to read. Okay. Wow. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. Now, Certificate of Ancestry. African Ancestry hereby certifies that Jamaal Ali shares maternal genetic ancestry with Fula people living in Guinea-Bissau, Mende and Timne people living in Sierra Leone, and the Kru people living in Liberia. Wow. Wow. I got three ethnic tribes that I share genetic ancestry with. Wow. So I got to go to Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. Wow. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever known? Woo! Let me say that again. Let me read this again. Certificate of Ancestry. African Ancestry hereby certifies that Jamaal Ali shares maternal genetic ancestry with the Fula people living in Guinea-Bissau, Mende and Timne people living in Sierra Leone, and Kru, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, people living in Liberia. So there it is. I can take my choice. I can go to any one of these three places, but knowing me, I'm going to all three and identify with my people on the continent. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wow. Dear Mr. Ali, it is with great pleasure that I report your Matriclan test result. We have determined that you share maternal genetic ancestry with Fula people, Mende and Timne people in Sierra Leone, and the Kru people in Liberia. Wow. Wow. This is powerful, man. So there it is. So now I want to share this also with the family. The fact that I've done this particular test, and many of you don't have to, because this test is for, not only has it revealed for me, but this is for my sister. This is for my mother, my mother's 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 mother. This is for my mother's siblings, all my uncles and aunts. This is for you as well. It's also for my uncles and aunts. It's for your children as well. So everyone that I just mentioned will have the same results. So none of you people have to go out and take that particular test yourself, because my results are the same for yours. Does that make sense? So y'all can thank me later. But we all share the same genetic ancestry with those particular three tribes or three ethnic groups that I just mentioned. So wow. So now we got something that we can really tap into. I know Aunt Alice is excited because now she can start doing further research on the family lineage. And so we have something solid and concrete that we can go on. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm on my way to Africa, baby. I got to get to the motherland. I think I'm going to hit the Guinea-Bissau first. It looks like all of these are on they're all on the West African coast. So I'm on my way. Anybody wants to go with me, holla at a brother, check with me. But I'm going to Africa. Of course, not right away, because this is a trip that you need to plan for. And you need to spend some time there because it's quite a ways away. So it's not some place you want to go and stay a week. A minimum of 10 days to 2 weeks. A minimum. Ideally, you want to stay a month. That's what I'm going to shoot for. So there it is, family. I love you all. It's a pleasure sharing this with you. And all my friends that are out there looking as well, I encourage you to get your kit. Go to AfricanAncestry.com and order your kit. So now, family, we know where Granny Grace's roots originate from. Now, to get Granddaddy AB's, we have to have either Uncle Joe, or Uncle David swab their mouth so we can find out where our roots are from Granddaddy AB's side of the family. So that's the Patriclan test that we'll have to encourage Uncle Joe and Uncle David, either one of those two, to do that. But we can all put some money in together and just say, hey, we can pay for it for them or with them. Okay, so let's do that. Hey, I'm excited. That's all I got to say. Peace out. Family. Love. I love you guys. Woo-hoo! This is so cool, man. This is so cool.